Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a good one in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, see, that's a banger. You know,
Turn that shit up, Bryce. See. Engage you know what this is.
Let's go get this
you just said Uzi was trash earlier, Damu. I'm very confused. This really my song, but hold on. What? Hold on. That's a bot. What she say? Are you serious?
I was really serious.
You hilarious.
Here, check out message.
Oh, it's one of one.
Hold on, bro. I'm busting this part. I gotta make sure my girls don't put a Kamara Usman. When Kamara Usman just got knocked out of nowhere when he was in the whole fight. Ooh, I hate Rocky Edwards. We ain't Rocky Edwards. He's not even good. And he was not being that rematch they did too, bro. He's really a bum.
BP, what about this one? BP?
Needed here on second down.
I just know it's gonna be some
knowledge. What do you want knowledge?
Hey, play that Joey story, Damu. What did he say? He said, if I play Joey story, they're gonna think I'm prepared.
Oh yes, bro, because the picture had no effect.
They may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe that starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Barkley. Well, they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that's a Philadelphia first down. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nothing.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
60 Bison.
McCarthy throwing right away. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers. receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, take over.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dumps this one off. It's Jones. And he's tackled for a short gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Go! Viking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got Jones for the completion. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Go!
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right. 18. What's up?
He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
First down, ball at the 36.
All right.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's the end of one here. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Count.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. They'll run for it with Mason. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Stroud from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he hits a wall, stumps it a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Stroud's going to throw for it. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Barkley. And he's across for a touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and
Vikings
10.
to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. That one gonna go against the D. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down, ball at the 36. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's complete. Here's Jones. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they bring him down around the 34. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Stroud. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Shut up! 70 Lions! 70 watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
McCarthy to throw it. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, Viking.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Let's go. Hey, go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They snap it to McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where you're just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Stroud now on 4th down. Catch made over the middle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now it's McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's brought down at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a...
That's caught at the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right on.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Vikings drop the lead back to 13. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go, let's go.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Stroud off the play fake. Makes the catch. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Third, just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Gain of 3 yards. And an Eagles.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. So now here's 3rd and 5. They run it with Saquon. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's Saquon, and they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
To the air, Stroud. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Third and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go with Barkley here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Here we go.
Crosses the 35, room for more. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Stroud completes it quick. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Eagles moments away from their 4th win of the year. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Dillon. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again!
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an apple cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They're going to pass it here. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.